All right, guys, Kenny here. We're back with part 1A, I should say. It's a small video, but I want to talk about piston rings on this thing. We've got a 10 thousandths or a 10 over piston. It's a rotary piston, okay, rotary brand. And it's got an extra expander ring on it. And I just want to ask you guys what you think that extra expander is for. Now, normal piston rings, you have the chrome ring that goes on top. It's got the chrome on the outside, okay? You've got the second ring, which is an oil control ring, okay, for the second groove. And on the third ring, you either have a wavy type spring that supports and adds tension to these upper and lower on the three-piece oil ring, or in this case, you have a solid locator, which locates the upper and lower small ring right there. And in back of that, you have an expander ring, okay? And you could see when I hold up the expander ring, the expander is wider than the solid vertical locating ring. This is a four-piece oil ring. So what happens is this ring here locates the two small oil control rings vertically in the cylinder, and then the expander itself, when you put the expander on it, since it's wider than the width of that, it will support and put tension on the oil control rings. Okay, that's a four-piece oil ring. I've seen that before. Now here's another type of oil ring that's used where it's basically a solid oil ring where it's got the upper and lower rings built into it with a spring expander. That's another type of oil control ring. There's many different types. This kit came with an extra expander. Now, because of the width of it, it's an expander that goes into either the first or the second expander, or first or second groove. My question is, does it go into the first groove or the second groove? Now, my answer would be, it's not going to go into the first groove. The first groove is for combustion compression, okay? It's a compression ring, and a compression ring, generally the chamfer that's on the outside or inside of the ring, I should say, there's one on the inside, the compression pressure will push against that chamfer, push it out and give it contact, giving you compression, okay, in the cylinder. The second ring, usually if there's a chamfer or notch, it goes down, but the second ring is a secondary oil control ring. This is your primary oil control ring on the bottom. I believe it goes into the second groove. So let me know what you think, guys, because normally when you get piston and ring kits like this, you get a first ring, a second ring, and a 3 or 4 piece oil ring. This one came with the extra expander. I've never had a kit that came with the extra expander, but if you look at the rotary parts list for this, or actually the picture in the catalog, the 10 and 12 horsepower rings don't have this extra ring, and I'll show you a picture of that. Now, here's a picture of the rotary showing the 14 horsepower kit, and you can see that it shows the extra ring. Here's a shot of the ring that came out. That's the piston that came out. And you can see it's the standard wavy style of piston ring where the expander goes in first and then the upper and lower bottom oil control rings rest against it. So that's the standard one that you see in 90% of the pistons that are out there now. But this one, not the same. All right, let me know what you think. Thanks.